Good evening. Welcome to this broadcast of a bold eye that I'm going to show you how to do. I'm doing one of my favorites, which I think I've literally worn twice. It's like a very bold, almost like cobalt blue, which might scare some people. But yeah, it's very pretty. I mean, I wore it in the day, but obviously it will be too much if you are not used to it. Also, this is my hair. I haven't done it since. Maybe just used half a can of dry shampoo. So yeah, I've done my skin and my eyebrows. As always, Huda has this eyebrow here. Everyone comments it's just the muscle is stronger, so I just need to get some Botox or something on this side to lift this one up, because everyone comments on this one, just does its own thing. So it is what it is. I am going to start, and the palette that I'm going to use is a Morphe palette, which they are available. There's quite a few sites that have them, and it's this bad boy 39A. Dare to create. It's quite a monster. Also, love. There are so many colors. As I always say, they're really cheap. I mean, what more could you want? I'm also going to do like with these pinks in another video, but for today, I'm gonna hang around in this corner over here. But yeah, I mean, you can use neutrals if you're in a color mood. I've never used like these greens and stuff. Maybe we'll have to do a video. So yeah, I'm just going to start off with a transition color. I'm going to use, I think, maybe a mixture of these two just to start off. And yeah, we'll see how it goes from there. So as always, I'm going to take a fluffy brush. This is also a Morphe one, but the number and name has worn off. So with that brown transition color, I'm just gonna go into the crease. And take it a little bit further up. I mean, just look how nicely they blend. Sometimes just take a finger, blend that bad boy, and then we're gonna just do the other side. I think use a bit of a darker color on that side, but it actually looks better. I mean, this is gonna be quite blue, which obviously for a lot of people is a bit scary, A, to do, and B, if you're not used to wearing a lot of makeup, it's gonna feel like literally like you're wearing a mask. But I mean, it's all fun as long as you look good and you have fun creating it. Who cares, especially during a lockdown? Okay, so we've started with that transition. Okay, so we are done with the transition shade for now. I mean, it would be smart sometimes to do your foundation afterwards. But hair, gotta be a little bit daring sometimes. I don't want to dirty that brush. Okay, so we're going in with this is a Sigma blending brush, I think. And then I am going to go in straight off the bat, out the bat, off the bat. I don't know how they say it. With this almost navy blue. And also in the crease, we're just going to use that. So we're going to start off with that navy blue on the brush. And just exactly where we were. It's going to look a bit crazy at first, but do not fear. Once everything is all done together, you will be a-okay. And again, just keep blending that out. It does help with that initial, oh, is it a great ray? That you've had that initial transition color, because it just helps everything blend better. This is a Real Techniques blending brush, and it's gonna go in because the pigment with this blue, as you can see, is, I mean, it's not a bad thing, but when it comes to this, start off with the little and add more. It's a lot easier to add than it is to take eyeshadow away. Just blend it out. So I'm gonna stick with the fluffy brush and just go in and blend that all out. And just clean up the sides on the way. So I am a bit of a shimmer addict, but I think even just like matte smokey eye could be kind of cool. I mean, a bit different to just a normal smokey eye, which is kind of cool. I like it, but not today. So you can see it does get a bit messy when you start to go in with color like this. But now you just take an earbud, clean up, we'll just take a clean brush and blend it out. Okay, so yes, we do look a little bit crazy right now, but we will not look crazy for long. So I am going, this is Dose of Colors, the Desi Katy Friendcation palette, and then this is the highlighter from the same collection in Mírame. And I mean, how can you not? Obsessed. So I'm going to obviously go in with this bad boy. I'm going to see how a brush goes. This is the MAC 213. Otherwise, a lot of the time, most of the time, these actually work a lot better with your finger, which I think is the case, but I mean, hello. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my finger. This is blue, but it's got like purple reflex in it. onto the lid. Oh, obsessed. How pretty. Ooh. Okay, so what I just want to do is get either a beauty blender you've been using or a brush and just clean up a little bit. Hence why sometimes doing skin first afterwards is a better idea, but it's nothing we can't fix. Okay, once it does all come together, you will see that it is perfecto. Underneath, I don't think we should, let's try. So from the Morphe palette, I'm going to take, this almost blue, or the darker one, I don't know, we'll see, we'll try both of them underneath. If it's too shimmery, then we'll just add some matte on top just to tone it down a little bit, but I'm going in with the darker one underneath, and we can see how that looks. I don't always do shimmer underneath. But I mean, for something like this, considering you are going so bold, why not? Oh, I'm obsessed with this pigment. Isn't it how pretty it is? Because I kind of like this. I did go with the this darker one underneath, just because it's darker you can't exactly see that it is completely shimmer. What I do like to do is, especially on the corners here, is just, it helps a bit later on when we're going with the liquid liner, if you create a line at the bottom. Because usually if you take your wing, you start from the bottom and drag it up. So we're just going to blend this out. And you can see already you look less, or I look less crazy. And I mean, you can see green eyes, it looks really nice. Brown eye, well, I mean, even if you had purple eyes, it would look nice. Just clean up on aisle 6. And now I'm going to take that same blending brush. I'm not going to add any more product. I'm just going to blend a bit on the outer corner here, which needs a bit of love and attention. Also, if you have powdered properly underneath, it does tend to help get rid of the fallout. Sometimes I do have to go back in with some concealer, but ain't no thing like a chicken wing. Okay, girl, let's just blend out some here. I mean, obviously it's blue eyeshadow, you're not going to be able to get a completely flawless gradient, if that's what you want to call it. So obviously you're not expected to blend everything perfectly. Okay, eyeshadow. How are we feeling? So I'm gonna put this Morphe palette to sleep because we got done with him. And I am going to take, no, that's too light. Let's find a white highlighter. Okay, so I'm going to use a white highlighter for that inner corner highlight, just because if you do anything goldy or any other color, it's just a bit too contrasting. So I'm going to take my inner corner, they call it a pencil brush, and then quite a bit, I think. It's a bit fluorescent. Yes. Are we winning? I think we're winning. Okay. This is Maybelline. I have tried to use it just as like a normal highlighter, but it's very white. So I prefer to use it for things like this. I mean, it is very pretty. So you can always find things, other things to do with products if they don't suit what you actually bought them for. Okay, I'm going to do some eyeliner. I'm going to attempt to do a nice wing, but considering how last time turned out, it might be a bit stressful. Let's get rid of some hair. I'm going all in. So again, I'm using the Kat Von D ink liner. Okay, because I mean the point on this is so nice. So I normally start on the inside of the eye, but I am going to try and start on the outside for a change. I've been watching a couple of makeup artists on YouTube, and they start and get that wing shape down and out of the way, and then your stress levels can come down and you can breathe. And also I'm going to start on the other eye because this is the trouble eye. So I'm going to drag it from underneath. You guys, the focus is real. How are we feeling? I love this eyeliner, but it's not like black. So what I'm going to do is go in with the Huda Beauty, the double liner. It's just that extra little bit, especially with this kind of eye. You want it to be like visible. There we go. See. That's quite a wing. What do you think? Oh, I struggle with this side. Okay, let's do the other side and we can come back and fix, which we will probably have to do. I mean, why every time does it have to be perfect on this side? Although, I don't know if it's the right way. Let's see. So, that Kat Von D eyeliner is really nice, but it's just like when you use a color like this, it's just not like, it's more a subdued black, I suppose you would call it. It is waterproof and it does last forever, but you just need that extra because I have to really clips after this. Imagine if I rocked out with this makeup on. People would think I'm nuts. See, this one goes out more that way. That one goes up. Okay, and then I am going to take black pencil and go inside my eyeballs. I'm gonna put lashes on. I will do a video on lashes. I'm going to put lashes on. I'm going to do a video on lashes. Once you get the hang of it, it is super easy. But for now, I'm just gonna put them on just to show you like the complete look. I'm using the Tash box in Tokyo. Natasha, these lashes. Everything. So the trick is to put the glue on and let them get tacky. If you put them on while it's still wet, they slide around and go all over the place. But if they're tacky, you can place them exactly where you want them to go. So I'm using Duo And I'm just gonna use an earbud to put the glue on. I have worn these before, so they are trimmed for my eye. And always remember to trim if you do need to from the inside, because normally all the flare and everything is at the end. Okay, so glue is on, putting them down. Other one. And then literally you can finish your scan and then put lashes on and head out. So you can see I'm not using like an overwhelming amount of glue. Yes, the glue is white. When it dries it goes transparent, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, lashes are glued and are drying. Okay, I can't deal with this hair now. Okay, all the lashes are drying. I'm going into bronzer with MAC. Give me sun. Please, MAC, give me sun. Same as always. I feel like with such a dark eye, you could probably go a bit heavier with the bronzer. Also up into the hairline. And you can see, I mean, this eye literally took so quick to do. Once you get the hang of it, it's all the same. Literally just the different colors you need to use. I mean, you can see how that bronzer has warmed up the face a lot. Baby hairs. No one invited you to this party. Can you go away? Thank you. Okay. Bit more. Yes, I agree. What I do want to do is just, so this is the Maybelline Fix Me Concealer, just a drop, just to clean up underneath. I mean, even, I'm literally just gonna do the dab. Actually, I'm not, just to clean it up underneath. Just so everything's nice and super clean. We don't want no fallout. What do we think? Oh, there's pigment. Oh, that's the only thing with this Huda Beauty eyeliner. You have to give it time to dry, but if you are doing something like this, it doesn't really matter. You just blend it in, and see, gone. And once the lash is on, okay, let's see. I never do my eyes this dark, but when I do it, I'm like, oh, why don't I do it this dark? Okay, highlighter, again from that collection, from this amazing pigment, is Dose of Colors, Desi x Katy, Desi Perkins, Katy, Mírame, and again, angels that should be singing. Taking my highlighter brush and just right there on the cheekbones. Oh, What did you want from my highlights? It's so pretty. I mean, I did use about a whole highlighter, but I mean, I suppose you have to stop somewhere. Oops. And then just with what's left on the brush. I'm going to go in with the lashes. Just going to use tweezer. You can see the longer side of this, the side on the edge that's longer is gonna go on this eyeball. So you place it. Oh, and you just stick it down. And then you get rid of that glue. Like we got rid of the eyeliner. Okay, lashes are on. Oh, these are so comfortable. I mean, you can't even feel them. They're so light, but I mean, hello. And then I'm gonna do, obviously, without fail. Sometimes it's nice to go in with a fluffier, fatter one to make your bottom lashes just more like wow. But I think this will do, pig. This will do. Okay. Sometimes if the lashes just stand up too much, I just push them closer against my natural lashes. Like so. And then this is a Huda Beauty Demi Matte in Shiro. Just add a bit of color to his lips. Love this. It's like a peachy, nudie, and the smell like coconut, which is my favorite thing ever. And we're done. What do you think? Need some hoops. That's it. It's done. So easy. I will do a lash video. I will do more bold looks like this. I think it's just nice and different to the usual. Especially now we can get nice and creative in this lockdown period. this is about. Okay, thanks guys. Like, subscribe, share, do your thing. Thank you. I hope you guys are staying sane, and I shall